an article Lance Storm wrote one time, and it talked about the value of that kind of comedic role. He goes, they may not be in the championship picture all the time, but they can be there for a long time. And I remember looking around the locker room at the time. I'm like, no one's even fucking challenging me for this spot. This is gold. And I don't know if they thought I had it, locked down, or they wanted to whatever be the champ. But I'm like, I'm just gonna stay the course. But you're right though. There was a time when Randy Orton got injured for one of the elimination chambers, and that's the one that they substituted me in.
Yeah.
And we ended up having that very memorable moment. But it was because of who can we put in here, and also Santino's having a hot streak lately. Throw him in there, and it ended up being a really good moment.
I mean, how diverse is that? The fact that like you can go from doing like a women's battle royal, but then you can do like a world championship match or like the final two in the Royal Rumble. Like that's a lot of depth. Do you know what I mean? Like not many wrestlers can do that. I've always been a massive fan of just like simple wrestling moves as finishes. And I love when guys can, like we talk about in the podcast sometimes, it's a sign of a good worker or good wrestler when they can take like a really simple move and get it over as a finish. And obviously like the people's elbow is a great example of that. And obviously, where I'm going with the Cobra, which was just stupid over. But my question about the Cobra, I don't want to ask you how you came up with it and stuff, because you've probably answered that before. But my question is, was there anyone like ever on the roster or wherever you've been that kind of had a problem with selling it at all?
No, it was actually the opposite. Everyone would look like would be like, oh, hit me with the Cobra. I'm going to sell it for 15 minutes, or everyone wanted. Cena always wanted to sell the Cobra. He always like, fuck it. He goes, it has to be the last match because I'm not leaving until everyone leaves the building or something.
That's great. So no one had a problem at all.
No, yeah, no. It was established to the point where everyone up there had a pretty good attitude. Even Taker one time, he was like, he made a joke about like, you and that damn Cobra killed the business or something like that. And then he stops and goes, actually, I wish I thought of it. Yeah, no, even, Abdullah the Butcher and he walks by and goes, I like your move. So it was at WrestleMania. It was one of the battle royals one year. And I had a spot. And I think Carlito forgot and came running at me. And I was like, someone else, I had to duck it and hit him quick. Or he tried to duck it anyway. I hit him in the mouth. And he had all blood in his teeth. And I'm like, my Cobra did that? Oh, my God. He had all color in his mouth and everything.